Good morning, Hoffman Estates. Here we are. It's a beautiful July 4th morning. We want to welcome you to the 55th annual. Can you believe that, Michael? The 55th annual parade here in Hoffman Estates.
I cannot at all, Linda. Good morning to you. Good morning to all of our community and those who have come out to join us this day. Again, a great weekend rolling into today, and we've got a wonderful lineup in preparation for it.
I can't remember the last time the holiday was actually on a Monday. It feels like a Sunday. All the families are out. You can see them getting those kids lined up. As soon as you hear the sirens, that means get the baby right to the front because you're going to get that candy.
Get all the goodies. Get your red, white, and blue. Put your bandanas on. Bring your flags out. We're all here for a great, great day.
And of course, in Hoffman Estates, every parade starts off with a wonderful police color guard. So the first unit we're going to see is from our police department. Our theme this year is USA Going for the Gold. And that's in honor of our Olympics coming up. There's our gentleman from our police department. I have to remind everybody, everyone who lives or works in Hoffman Estates has the opportunity to take this wonderful adventure where you can actually train to be a police officer. It's a 6-week course, takes place in the evenings, it's at no cost to you, and you get to see what it's like to be an officer. They take you on the most amazing adventures.
Yeah, the Citizens Police Academy, just a great program there. No talking about the police department itself, it was incorporated in 1959 with only about 10 officers at that time.
Wow.
And the first police station was located right near Illinois and Evanston Street, just down the street from here.
Right, the first village hall is the farmhouse behind us. So we have Chief Boss driving the police car. That's Chief Ted Boss, and behind him, Julie Golden driving the Dare car. Morning, Chief! Now, wouldn't you want to borrow that car? Look at that car.
I think if I had to, I could take that out for a drive. I certainly could.
Good morning! Happy 4th!
Morning.
Officer John Bending so involved in so many of the community activities like shop where they put the police officers on top of the Dunkin' Donuts raising money for Special Olympics, the torch run.
And the force here, there's 93 full-time officers, 45 civilian personnel with over 40 vehicles and a daytime population of about 67,000 being served here.
Holy cow. This village really has grown. And now, of course, we're welcoming the fire color guard and our fire units. It's Tony Butler in the lead. He's actually one of the instructors of the Citizens Fire Academy. I had the pleasure of taking that 6-week course. They had us rappelling and using the jaws of life and going into the smoke tower. It was so exciting, but terrifying at the same time.
Well, they do so much between the school programs, the block parties. I know they've come out in our neighborhood, the senior citizens program. Many, many services they're providing to the community.
Happy 4th! There's engine number 21. Woohoo! You know, I know when we first moved here to Hoffman Estates, it was a wonderful field trip to take the kids out to the fire department and just visit with the firefighters. It's really an exciting tour, and I encourage you.
It is.
Get your kids familiar with the fire department. And you know, the fire department encourages all of us to have smoke detectors. We'll help you with that.
Yeah,
so
between fire
get to
suppression
know them.
and their emergency medical services, again.
Truck number 22. Woohoo! Happy 4th! When it's really hot, when we do this parade, they do actually spray us with water, and it's welcome
That's
relief.
right.
But today we don't need it. It's wonderful.
No, it's a nice cool day.
Squad 22! Awesome!
Happy 4th.
Just putting on the gear, the first thing they had us do was put on the gear. It's got to weigh like 50 pounds, so you can imagine how strenuous it is to do this job. Here's our friends from Roselle Fire Department. Thank you for coming.
Good morning. 511. And Streamwood coming up next, engine 32.
Yay! Awesome! Good morning, Streamwood! Oh, look at those cannons out the front. Amazing. It's a wonderful career, but you really have to be called to it. I mean,
Yes, you do.
it's so dangerous. They're running in while we're running out. Here's our friends from Schaumburg Fire Department. Woohoo! Thanks for coming, Schaumburg.
Engine 52, welcome.
Ooh, 60th anniversary sticker on the side. Village of Schaumburg, good friends and neighbors. Here's our friends from Bartlett.
Bartlett, too, coming up the squad.
Awesome. Good morning. Thanks for coming, Bartlett.
Good morning.
Good to have you. You know, I think for the first 2 years we lived in town, anytime my kids heard a siren, they thought a parade was coming down the road. Good morning.
And we have another law enforcement.
You know what? I bet this is Vito Enterprises. Vito Enterprises, James Higginbotham.
Oh, yes.
They come in behind the fire department. These are cars that are used when they do movies. There's our Hinckley Police Department. And here's Vito Law Enforcement Equipment. So whether you're doing a movie or you're having a fest and you need some equipment, please call our friends at Vito Enterprises, movie police cars.
You know, I was checking that, Linda, their site. They have a bus, bomb squad cars, TVs, stretchers, all kinds of things that are available for rental.
Holy cow. Coming into view now, we have VFW Post 5151 out of Streamwood, Illinois. Wonderful group of people, very involved in the community. Please, when you see your veterans today, thank them for their service. That's the reason we have a 4th of July. Thank you for your service, gentlemen.
Most definitely.
Good
most
morning.
Definitely. And they're, of course, here preserving, supporting the patriotic and historical interest to our country and the communities here.
Next, you'll see the Ellsworth Meineke American Legion Post 1983. Ellsworth Meineke Commander Les Montag. Good morning, gentlemen. Thank you for your service.
Morning. And Ellsworth Meineke, they also participate here with the Village of Schaumburg Septemberfest at Labor Day Parade.
These wonderful gentlemen have given so much of their lives
Haven't they?
for our
Yes.
freedom. Schaumburg Post 1983, good morning. Thank you for your service. Ellsworth Meineke, good morning. Well, I think I'm seeing the advent of the Tootsie Roll people. We're welcoming the Knights of Columbus, number 6964. Every year they take to the streets and do their Tootsie Roll drive, and all of their money goes to very good causes.
Yeah, they have a lot of ongoing social events. They're, of course, here today, the St. Patrick's Day Parade, family picnics, children's Christmas parties, chili cook-offs, golf outings, and World Series and Super Bowl parties are part of what they're participating in throughout the year.
Wow. I just want that purple gentleman's hat. Look at those outfits,
Oh,
my
the regalia,
goodness.
yes, and the sword and plume hats, of course.
Good morning, Knights of Columbus. That's the Hoffman Schaumburg Council 6964.
Good to have them with us.
They do so much good work. Anytime we have a family in need or we hear of a family that's in need, we just reach out to these gentlemen, and they have so many resources to help families. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good
Happy
morning.
4th of July. Thanks for coming out. I got
And
dibs on the
now
purple
I
hat.
believe the Tootsie Rolls are coming.
Tootsie Rolls, here we go. This is where every family in Hoffman Estates learns how to scream, candy, candy, candy. Who doesn't love Tootsie Rolls?
The next logical step after the
Vehicle
sirens.
provided by Wickstrom Auto Group. Thank you, Wickstrom. Awesome. New order. Oh, and here come all of our little ones. We encourage our families to have their kids decorate their bikes.
Yes.
So these are all the bikes and trikes, and they will have a judging and a competition.
Look
Win
at the
some
helmets.
prizes.
Look at the hats.
Look at that.
Boy, oh boy.
We loved doing that every year. It was so much fun. And then by the
get-
time they pedaled down to the parade site, half the crepe paper was blowing behind them. Good morning, honey. Kids and Tootsie Rolls.
They get more
That's a
creative
good
each
parade.
year
They
too
really
with the
do.
decorations.
And look at these little ones. How cute are they? Happy 4th of July. Diving for that Tootsie Roll. Morning, moms. Happy 4th.
Happy 4th.
Cute kids.
That they? Yes.
Well, next we're going to welcome our Hoffman Estates Veterans Memorial Commission. And their float is a miniature depiction of the Veterans Memorial that's on site at our police department. Every Sunday, different families have given us the opportunity to raise the flag of their loved one. So if you have a loved one that's passed and you have a memorial flag, please get a hold of our Hoffman Estates Veterans Memorial Commission.
Yeah, and each Sunday at 1 p.m. the Veterans Memorial and Flag Rotation takes place, so please come out for one of
Wonderful.
those.
It's 1/4 scale. It's a beautiful, beautiful monument and tribute to the ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I know that this is definitely the big wheel gentleman. Sam and the
Yes.
giant wheel. How does he do that? Oh, Sam, oh my goodness. Now the grandma in me is coming out. I'm worried about Sam, but clearly he knows what he's doing.
Linda, I thought we were going to be doing this year. No?
You know, he
Are we-
offered, but
we're
I very
substituting?
gingerly declined. Sam comes all the way from East Africa. He is one of only 2 giant wheelers in the world. He's very excited to be a part of our parade today. And Sam, we're very excited to have you.
Very good to have him.
That's amazing. Oh, Sam, oh my
boy.
goodness. Woo! All the way from East Africa. God bless. Sam Saki and the giant wheel. Sam,
Yeah.
please tell me you got a mouth guard in there. Oh, and it's a whistle. Woohoo!
All
Good
right.
morning, Sam. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Holy cow.
And that's not a giant cushion around him. Boy, oh boy, he is just going right at it, isn't he?
That takes courage and skill. Oh, my arms would be aching by now. Oh my goodness. Oh
look
my
at that,
goodness.
all lined up too.
Oh my goodness. Sam, I hope your aim is true. Oh, Sam's giant wheel
Okay.
is about to go over 3 of our finest citizens. Arms in.
All right. And here we go.
1,
Look
2,
at
3.
that.
Woo!
Right.
Successful. Thank you, Sam.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
That was
Tim.
amazing. Thank you, volunteers.
So next we have our Grand Marshals.
Our Grand Marshal, I'm so happy to welcome Barbara Adrianopoli and Debbie Miller, who moderated this parade for, oh my goodness, 20 years. Barbara was a part of our library. We miss her so much. Good morning, Barbara,
Good
and your
morning.
family. Good morning. Thank you. Her husband, Carl, her wonderful family, her daughter, her grandbabies. Here's Debbie
And-
Miller. Same with Debbie. Those two were sitting where you and I are sitting for so many
Yes.
years. We want to thank Audi of Hoffman Estates for providing these beautiful vehicles so we can really send them off in style.
Debbie, Schaumburg Library Trustee for 44 years.
Wow.
How about that?
Cook County Commissioner Tim Schneider is here joining us today. Tim, good morning. Thank you
Morning,
for coming
Tim.
out. I'm sure Tim has a lot more parades to be in today. You know, the Cook County Forest Preserves for the first time in 50 years is allowing you to go camping. I encourage you to check out their website, forestpreservedistrict.com. And they'll tell you which of our forest preserves you're able to go camping in, and they'll even rent you all the gear you need for under $150. So first time in 50 years we've opened up those woods.
Oh,
this is our hacky sack, gentlemen.
Man, don't we?
Oh my goodness, it was so hot last year. We were just so impressed. Andy Linder, hacky sack world record holder.
5 world records, as a matter of fact.
Holy cow. Andy's amazing. I wouldn't be able to balance that one time, and here he is, the world record holder.
Isn't that something? One of them, of course, includes kicking the fastest, 1,019 kicks in 5 minutes.
Holy cow. Hacky sack, also called foot bag.
Well, I think we have, looks like the Park District is coming up.
Awesome.
So the Hoffman Estates Park District, I could probably say just a couple things about them.
I bet you could.
Of course, the Board of Commissioners here, Pat McGinn, Pat Kinane, Ron Evans, looks like Lily Kilbridge, wonderful staff, Executive Directors Dean Bostrom, Sandy Mnisko, I believe, is driving today, our Communications Superintendent, and Karina joining alongside. Awesome organization, and the H.E. Parks Foundation behind them.
Awesome! Good
Hey, Sandy, good morning. Morning, all. Good morning, Karina.
In addition to health and fitness and all the wonderful programs that they offer, those digital signs, if you have a business, get a hold of our Park District. They make a
Pat,
wonderful opportunity. Good morning.
Morning, Commissioner Evans. Thank you.
Yay! Oh,
Thank
good
you so
stuff.
much.
Thanks, Ron. Oh, and look at that. A free pass to Seascape on there. Seascape, of course, is a wonderful, wonderful aquatic center here in Hoffman Estates. You walk in, it's got the sandy beaches. You feel like you're in Hawaii.
So much there. So much there. Great, great cause. Thanks for coming
There's our
out.
new logo, H.E. Parks. Okay, this is our drill team.
Yes, the new generation fancy drill team. And of course, amongst many things, they were established in 2000 as an opportunity to provide a non-traditional, recreational, physical fitness, educational, and cultural enrichment experience.
I just love these girls and boys.
They have traveled to many cities and states. Included with that is Las Vegas, West Virginia, Denver, Colorado, Utah, Atlanta, Pennsylvania.
Look at the energy. Just make you want to get up and shake your shoulders, dance with them. The new generation fancy drill team.
How about that?
Woo! Awesome!
And there's no age limit here. We've got some young ones in there too, taking advantage.
Is awesome. Thanks so much. Happy 4th of July. New generation fancy drill team. Awesome.
That'll get us going for the morning, won't it?
You bet. Oh, I'd love a drum line in the morning. My family would not like that. Well, I'm thinking I'm seeing those amazing little people.
Oh, those funny little people.
Those
Is that who's coming
funny
out?
little people. Yes, those funny little people. They were just on an amazing opportunity, those funny little people. I want to make sure I'm quoting the right one. Those funny little people.
America's Got Talent.
Yes.
They were on in 2011.
Yes.
And as a result of that, they've appeared in China, Singapore, and Malaysia.
Holy cow.
They've been doing this for over 36 years. They've got 30 employees and a big 3,500 square foot facility now that has its offices and studios.
Happy 4th of July. Look at him all done out in the Olympics, getting ready to go to Rio. That's awesome. And, you know, they have little people for every theme. So if it's a holiday party, a birthday party, or graduation, there are some little people that'll come out and just make it fun for you.
Yeah, and they average over 1,500 shows a year now with calling Chicago its home.
Wow, that's amazing. I see our amazing village of Hoffman Estates. There's Trustee Gail Vandenberg getting the candy out to everybody. Trustee Karen Mills riding a golf cart. Awesome. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning.
Good morning. There's Jim Norris, our village manager, driving the truck. I see our village clerk back Romanoff passing out some candy. Anna Newell coming up the side there. Good morning.
Good morning. There's Trustee Gary Palafis there on the other side. And
there
Gary
he
Stanton also handing out some goodies.
And Mrs. Joni McLeod. Where's our mayor? Oh, there's Mike. Mike Gaeta, Trustee Mike Gaeta. I bet Mayor's off here to the side. There he is. Good morning, Village of Hoffman. Happy 4th.
Good morning, Mike.
Awesome. You get so involved in passing out the candy, then you realize your float.
There we go.
Your float has gone 100 miles beyond you.
How are you?
Good morning, Michael. So good to see you. Happy 4th of July. Thanks for the candy. Here's Anna Newell. Dog treats too. You're the best.
Goodness. Good morning,
candy,
Anna.
Candy. Hoffman Estates JCs are going by, Mike. The Hoffman Estates JCs is a civic organization that provides development opportunities and networking while working to create positive change in their community. They're celebrating their 15th anniversary. You can see their website at hoffmanestatesjcs.org. Grupo Folklorica is coming next. These are just the most amazing young dancers.
Yes, they're a performing dance troupe that enjoys celebrating and keeping alive the Latin American culture through its folkloric regional dances.
We're under the direction of Miss Adelita Molina Zier and their teachers, Miss Adriana and Miss
Mayor.
Daisy.
Good morning, Mayor.
Good morning, Mayor. Happy 4th. How cute are these precious little babies? Look at them. Good morning, Grupo Folklorica. Happy 4th. Schaumburg area Democrats are presenting Michael Kudzik.
Yes, the Schaumburg area Democrats here this morning, also included.
Good morning.
Good morning, all. State Senator Laura
Raja
Murphy.
Krishnamurthy. Good
Raja.
morning, Raja. Thank you for coming out. Happy 4th of July. Michelle Mussman coming up.
State Representative Mussman's here.
Good morning. Happy 4th. Thank you so much for coming out.
Good morning.
Raja, of course, running for Congress. Michelle Mussman, mom on a mission. Vote Michelle. They've been kind enough to come out to our parades. They were here last year with us as well.
They have, yes. Always a staple.
This gentleman was like, come on, move it. Your float's 5 blocks beyond you.
I think he's enjoying that hat, that ribbon hat over there.
Oh, I love her hat, the giant bow. That's perfect, just perfect. She's a fun person, you can tell already just by the hat.
I called it a ribbon. I meant to call it a
bow. It's a ribbon, it's a hat. Good morning, thanks again for coming. Raja Krishnamurthy. Next we have the fabulous Schaumburg Community Consolidated School District 54's Board of Education. We serve 14,000 people preschool through 8th grade in 7 communities. Schaumburg Township, the governing body includes board members Peggy Brothman, Bill Harper, Barbara Hengels, Teresa Huber, Charlotte Kegeries, Mary Kay Presnick, and Karen Strukowski, and Superintendent of Schools Andy DuRoss. Wonderful school district. My kids went through this district. I think it's one reason that families really enjoy living out here. Besides our gold medal award-winning park district, the schools can't be beat.
Schools are wonderful.
Wonderful teachers.
District 54 definitely at the top of the list.
Yep.
Great.
Awarded for excellence. Happy 4th of July! Awesome. You know, Hanover Park is such a wonderful community partner. They partner with us on the 4th of July events all through the weekend. Saw their fine police officers helping us with parking last night.
And with the sirens,
Good
they've got
morning.
the noise for us.
There's
Thank you.
Mayor Ron Craig. Good morning, Mayor Craig. Good morning. Woo-hoo.
Good morning.
Thank you for coming. That is an awesome vehicle. Awesome
I might
vehicle.
take that one over the Dare vehicle.
Yes.
Linda, I don't know. That's a close
Well, we'll
second.
take both and we'll switch off
There we
through the
go.
night. How about that?
Okay.
Fantastic. Here's Hanover Park doing what we love, passing out the candy. Hanover Park Public
Some more,
Works.
one of their public
Happy
works.
4th of July. Thanks for coming. Good morning, Hanover Park.
Happy 4th.
Their community service officers coming up next. Just an amazing community,
Don't they
wonderful
have a
place to live, raise a family. Thank
great
you
crew.
so much for coming out. I gotta tell you, I love these people. HOTT stands for Helping Others Through Theater. They just did the Tony and Tina's wedding at Village Hall. All these young people are volunteers. Every dollar they raise goes to charitable causes.
Yeah, they're non-for-profit under the direction of Donica Ludwig and housed inside the Hot Productions NFP Performing Arts Studio, which is a division of Hot Productions NFP Helping Others Through Theater.
Awesome group. Oh, and it wouldn't be a parade without Redmond's fabulous big rigs and vehicles. Redmond's Towing, just an awesome group in business since 1956. 30 trucks out of 2 locations, proudly serving Hoffman Estates Police Department and residents.
How about that?
Boy,
They've been here just about the time that Hoffman Estates has been here.
Yeah,
Huh?
and if you get stuck in the driveway, these are the people that are going to come and get you going again. Amazing family owned, very involved in our Rotary. Governor Don, light of heaven to him, was the governor of the Rotary for a number of years. His wife Nancy, just so involved in Rotary and just bringing the Rotary Club out to everybody. So wonderful, wonderful family, wonderful, wonderful community involvement. Great people.
Always have been. Yes. Good morning.
Can you imagine taking your date to prom in a big rig? Awesome.
You know, that might be the new wave, Linda.
I'm telling
I
you.
think it is. A flat
Turn up
bed,
at her
right?
house, beep at her. That's your proposal. Woohoo! They're available 24 hours. Because you never know when the car is going to break down or the snow is going to hit. So.
There's one thing you can't predict. It's when that car will go out on
Yep.
you.
And
When
you
you'll
can
need Redmonds.
And you can tell by the size of their equipment. I don't care how big your vehicle is. These folks have the rig. They're going to help you get back on the road. Next, we want to welcome State Rep Fred Crespo. He represents the residents of the 44th District of Illinois. Used to be a trustee here in our village. We just love Fred Crespo. He's so involved in veterans affairs and community actions. Just the most approachable gentleman, taking care of business for us.
Yeah, Fred has been serving since 2006 now. He's also a chair on the House Appropriations Committee for General Services
Wow.
and the House Elementary and Secondary Education for School Curriculum and Policies Committees.
Fred's a great guy, absolutely. And I was going to say I haven't seen him yet, so I'm sure he's passing out candy coming down the side of the road, knowing Fred.
Knowing Fred, he's probably shaking
Yep.
everyone's hand, I know. Extremely friendly.
Good morning! Thanks for coming out. Yeah, I see him. He's back there with
There
a
he
bag of
is.
candy, talking to everybody. Fred's the most approachable gentleman. We just love him. Woohoo! Good morning. Thank you,
Good morning.
sweetie. She almost got it all the way to the table. What a
Did
good
she?
arm. Uh-huh. Oh, look at that puppy. Is that a puggle?
Yeah, he looks.
A beagle and a
he's
pug? Good
Good morning.
morning! Happy 4th of July! Oh, and radio station 103.9, The Fox, is bringing up the next. The Rock of
103.9.
Chicagoland.
Yes, they are a Northwest favorite here. Northwest Suburban Classic
Hey,
Rock.
The Fox! Good morning!
They serve Elgin, St. Charles, Geneva, Batavia, Dundee, South Elgin, Carpentersville, and a couple other neighboring communities.
Great station. Oh, my lords, my ladies!
Oh, here they are.
Royalty is approaching medieval times.
I believe it's His Majesty Don Carlos and Princess Catalina.
It is His Majesty Don Carlos.
And they're leading the charge here.
And
in the
all
realm.
of the knights of the realm have come out of the castle to celebrate the 4th of July
Look
with
at
us.
This.
Oh, folks, if you haven't been to medieval times, you have not lived. Look at these beautiful Andalusian stallions. They. Woo!
Thank you.
My kingdom for a horse. Awesome. Good nights. Thank you for coming. Look at the
How about
regal
that?
statue. And, of course, their serfs are here with them. Awesome.
Good morning.
Fabulous. Thank you so much. Those stallions actually dance and prance in the middle of the dinner show. You have the most delicious meal, the most exciting tournament. Please get out there, get to medieval times, celebrate a birthday. We've had people celebrate weddings there. Just the most amazing times. Some of the kids in the neighborhood, this is their first job as a serving wench or as a serf. And those battles, let me tell you, they're real. Awesome!
If you have not been out there, you definitely need to get there.
Get to medieval times. It's right over there at Roselle Road in Central. You can see it off the highway. But every year the show changes. So if you've been once, you've got to go back because every show is different and unique. My favorite story, my little daughter in 6th grade went there with social studies, and she couldn't handle eating the chicken with her hands. She just had a thing about chicken bones. So she snuck in one of those little plastic fork and knives. And as she's unwrapping it, they shine this laser light on her, and all you could hear was,
She was discovered.
"My lord, someone has brought a weapon into the castle." And she's cowering in her little bench seat, just handing over her plasticware. It was hysterical.
How
She'll
about
kill
that?
me for telling that story. She's a mom now. Here comes our celebrations committee, and it wouldn't be our celebrations committee unless they were collecting for our food pantries. We always encourage you folks, think of others. There's always a collection bin at Village Hall, but every time they're out in the neighborhood, they're collecting food for our food pantries. So please join their efforts.
Always a great cause. Good to have them here.
The celebrations committee has our notables
Thank
on
you.
their float. The notables are a group from Haverford Place. Anytime you want to spruce up an event that you're having, I encourage you to reach out to the notables. They're the most amazing singing group. You'll see them at our annual Friendship Tree lighting and fireworks every December. I'm sorry, every November, just before Thanksgiving. Thank you, celebrations! So when there's something fun going on in Hoffman Estates, this is the commission that's behind it, making it all happen.
Yep.
Thank you for volunteering, Celebrations Commission.
And doing so much behind the scenes with it, too.
They really do. Let's go to summer camp.
Is this La Petite Academy? That's
La
next?
Petite Academy. Director is Michelle Berg, offering 6-week to 12-year-old childcare. Oh, look at this car. Oh, my
That's
goodness.
a classic.
And a little princess in that beautiful classic car. Happy 4th of July. The Sinful Saints are coming up
Saints.
next.
So the Sinful Saints, the Dixieland Band, they've been entertaining since 1994, and they play music for the heyday of Dixieland. Also traditional jazz from the 20s and 30s, and tunes from the Dixieland's revival in the 1950s.
Make you want to get up and do your little dance. SinfulSaintsBand.com if you'd like to hire them to come out and beef up your party. That was a 1963 Corvette that went by. What a classic. Owned by James Kusanovich. He's taken good care of that car.
Yes.
Now, I'm going to say this is the Village of Schaumburg coming up here.
Yeah, I think so.
You know, the Village of Schaumburg has been a strong partner and good friend to the Village of Hoffman Estates for as long as I've lived here. And Mayor Al Larson, I'm telling you, if you're standing on the side of the road screaming candy, Mayor has been known to dump the entire bag on your family. So get your screaming voices up because Schaumburg is not shy about sharing candy. Look, there goes a whole bag.
And as we saw earlier, they were just celebrating their 60th anniversary here at the
bless.
Village.
So many wonderful things to do in the Village of Schaumburg. So many wonderful restaurants and attractions. Obviously, Medieval Times is one of them. Here's our Engineering and Public Works Department from the Village of Schaumburg. Thank you, gents, for coming out. We'll have 3 trustees riding in a... There's Mayor Al.
There's
Mayor
Mayor
Al,
Larson.
happy 4th of July. Hey,
Good
Mayor
morning.
Al, good morning.
Happy 4th.
And Trustee Frank Kozak, good morning. Happy 4th of July. Hot car. Beautiful convertible. Prairie Center for the Arts, those of you who haven't found that precious gem, it's the most amazing performance center over on Summit. You can see some of the best entertainment, some great theater, wonderful special events.
Of course, there's Woodfield Mall. So much development, too.
Yeah.
Zurich now with that new facility that's being built out right near the tollway.
And some really wonderful restaurants. Just dining experiences are amazing. This is, here come our friends from Marizzo Funeral Parlor. Ross and his wonderful family, that new baby, the dad. You know, the Marizzo's built a beautiful, beautiful funeral home on Hassel Road. And as soon as you step inside, you know it's family owned because that's how you feel. They take care of you like your family. When you're in a need like that, here's our friends from Marizzo. Good morning, happy 4th.
Good morning.
Good morning, Ross. Hold up your baby. Oh, look at the baby.
Look at that.
Good morning. Happy 4th of July. Beautiful. Beautiful.
What a doll.
Wonderful
What a doll.
family. Ross is so involved in our senior commission, was involved in our Platts Concert Commission. Just really jumped right into this community whole hog. So if you need them, please call Marizzo Funeral Parlor here in Hoffman Estates. I'll bet this is our Arts Commission coming up. We had the band on skates last year, and I'm thinking that's what's going on again. Live band, some on the floats, some walking.
Boy, I'll tell
Some
you,
on
they do
skates.
so much here, Linda. I mean, and even with the Park District, the summer concert series at the Village Green, which have Thursday concerts. There's the Friday fun days in the park with children's concerts.
Amazing.
There's a Meatballs and Mozart event coming up in November, Victorian High Tea. Again, they do so much for this community. It's great. And they can sing.
They
And
can
they can
sing.
dance.
That'll get your blood going. Now, how do you sing and walk and dance at the same time?
Not sure I could take all those duties on at once.
Happy 4th Arts Commission! It's electric. It's electric. Hoffman Estates Arts Commission with the band One Line Short and children from advanced preschool. Of course, our friends from advanced preschool have been here in Hoffman serving for a long time. Look at the little fella covering his ears. He's had enough fun.
Oh, boy.
Too cute.
He's near the end. It's okay, bud.
An amazing band, One Line Short. Anyone interested, just get a hold of our Arts Commission, and they'll be happy to help you contact them. Here comes the Schaumburg Church of Christ. We're going to have a convertible car and some people riding. They're here in Schaumburg. And let's see, Robert C. Brandt is the gentleman who is... Woo! Nice car!
Good
Schaumburg
morning.
Church
Thank
of
you.
Christ. Thank you so
Thank you.
much. Oh, the Ride
look
for
at
Kids.
this.
These guys ride for
Boy,
kids
do they
that
ride.
have Oh, is that Batgirl in that car? Oh my goodness, it went by so fast.
Yes, it did.
Awesome. Here's the organizer of Ride for Kids. These wonderful ladies and gentlemen ride so they raise money for kids with pediatric brain tumors. An amazing cause, beautiful motorcycles. Look at these gorgeous bikes. That's how to travel. Beautiful bike. Awesome. Thank you for what you do. Good cause. Ooh, that sounds good. Yeah, I love that. Rumble, rumble. Thank you so much for coming out. Happy 4th of July.
So the question is, how do they do it with their hats on?
Right?
How do those not fall off?
But what an amazing group of people. I mean, everything they do raises money for pediatric brain tumors. Amazing
Here we
group.
come. There it is.
Woohoo! I love her pink helmet. Tell she's used to be on the back of that bike. Awesome. Awesome! And again, the Ride for Kids, put in by Carrie Levin out of Carpentersville, Illinois. These wonderful bike maneuvers are part of the entertainment of this whole crowd, and as we said earlier, raising money for pediatric brain tumors.
I'm not sure I could do that on my Schwinn, let alone a motorcycle.
I couldn't do it on my legs. Like those sharp corners. Yeah. Awesome. The guy in the yellow bike seemed like he had a momentary lack of engine.
Short circuit or something. Here we go.
Awesome. Well, I think we're about to welcome the Jazz Steppers from Waukegan, North Chicago, Zion, Illinois. This group was created to empower young girls through dancing and arts and drill teams. All the way from Waukegan.
Yeah, they come from far north here.
Beautiful. No, this is Proviso West. What am I saying? That's not the Jazz Steppers. This is the awesome band of Proviso West. Woo! Good morning, ladies. Aren't they
do
gorgeous?
A lot of competition, I know that.
Wow.
I think it
Number
was
12. Proviso West Rolling Thunder Marching Band.
Not that.
Under the direction of Mr. Samuel Asher. They perform both locally and nationally, exposing their students to different genres and performing arts. Awesome sound. Yes.
Lots of brass here. We've got
Beautiful.
trumpets, trombones.
Woo!
Even some tubas and baritones, and now the drums.
I just love a drum line. Brings us back to our marching band days, right, Mike?
Doesn't it, Linda? Yes.
Look at those flags. Awesome, ladies. Wonderful.
And right behind
Proviso West Rolling Thunder.
is the Sri Jalaram Mandir.
Wonderful. Good morning. Happy 4th of July. Thanks for joining us. They are located right here on Illinois Boulevard in Hoffman Estates. Wonderful. Thank you so much for coming. Happy 4th of July, Sri Jalamar Mandir.
And they're as local as we get it, don't we?
Wonderful. Look at the beautiful colors of that group. These would be our Jazz Steppers.
Here we go.
Okay, so we were only kidding before. These now are the Jazz Steppers out of Waukegan.
Prepping for the Jazz Steppers.
Yep.
But these are the real Jazz Steppers.
What a wonderful way to spend your young years. As we were talking about being in band, these young ladies have this wonderful group. Not only physically active, get you out in the community, get you to other communities. Awesome! Welcome! Happy 4th of July!
Yeah, having the opportunity to do such things, dance, stay fit, come out here.
It really helps you have a presence and a self-confidence. So when you're in that classroom environment, it's not so hard to talk. That was my kids. They were so shy.
Well, and it gives you that sense even with teamwork and social interaction, all that great
Exactly.
stuff.
Here we're welcoming our Tabala Dresser Shrine Club. Their group parades to raise funds for their 22 hospitals and burn centers. These Tabala gentlemen come to us out of Belvedere, Illinois, the Tabala Dresser Shriners Club. Oh, and they've been with us for so many years.
Yes, they have.
It's wonderful to see them. One year they presented me with a Tabala hat, and oh, I keep that thing in tissue paper. I'm so proud of it.
So I see they were organized in 1994 to raise money for transporting patients to the Shriners hospitals, and they have donated $48,000 to this transportation fund to date.
Wow. And you know, one of their mottos is "We ride so kids can walk." Much like St. Jude's, there's no cost when you go to Shriners Hospital. So if your family has a need, these are the ladies and gentlemen that have been fundraising all this time. Happy 4th! Thank you! To help children in need. Could there be a better cause? Oh my goodness, do my eyes deceive me? I think I see Santa Claus.
Is it December 25th or is it July 4th?
You know, I think here in Hoffman Estates, we must have been very, very good to get Santa to come out in July. Well, that's Santa from Santa's Village and Amusement Park. What an amazing attraction. Located so close right here in East Dundee, celebrating family fun. You can take the kids out, actually kids of all ages. Wonderful rides, wonderful attractions, animals, just a great day and a great outing, and celebrating that long-standing tradition of Santa's Village.
Yeah, they have the Amusement Park, I believe they call
The
it.
Amusement Park.
Amusement, and they also have a great paintball facility now.
Oh,
for
that
many different-
paintball explosion, yes. Santa, thank you for coming!
We must be on the nice list, Linda.
We were really, really good this year. Really good. Well, next we're welcoming Mr. Peter DeCiani. Pete is actually running for Congress, author of 4 state laws, Brianna's Law, ensuring autism as a medical condition, and is now law in 44 different states. DeCiani is looking to ensure autism nationwide as he looks to amend the Affordable Care Act and ensure 2 million children uninsured in the country who are suffering from autism. Thank you so much, Pete DeCiani. What a wonderful cause.
Thanks for coming out.
We're seeing more and more autism in our population,
Yes.
and wonderful that they have a champion for those families.
Pete is also a former mayor of Elmhurst and a current county commissioner.
You know, they say if you want to get something done, go to a busy person. Oh, I can tell by the crowd's reaction. These are our fabulous Chicago Honey Bear dancers.
Well, they are the premier song and dance company in the country. And their lead featured singer, Lisa Michelle, was on American Idol 2005.
Holy cow.
Making the Hollywood rounds and was featured on 6 American Idol TV commercials.
Amazing. So the Honey Bears perform for hundreds of fairs and fests worldwide, 23 state fairs including Illinois, Florida, Colorado, South Dakota, Ohio, Texas, Maryland, Missouri, and Hoffman Estates.
Of course. They're also the #1 entertainment act worldwide for our U.S. military. How
God
about
bless.
that?
That's wonderful. They've performed at over 180 military bases, including Japan. They sing along with Wayne Newton and Drew Carey. They are the pride and class of the United States. Welcome, Honey Bears, the Chicago Honey Bear dancers, who've been dancing now for a mile.
look at
Woo! Yeah! Thank you, Honey Bears! Awesome! Woo!
Fantastic. Great job.
Absolutely. Girl Scout Service Unit 406 from Chicago and Northwest Indiana is coming up next. Girl Scout troops representing Hoffman Estates, Schaumburg, Hanover Park, Elk Grove, and Roselle. And this year is the 100th anniversary, Mike, of the Girl Scout Gold Award, which is the highest award a girl may receive while in scouting. Congratulations on your anniversary, 100 years!
1 century already in the books. That's
Thank
great.
you so much. I was the cookie mom for many a year. Wonderful way to spend your childhood. Get involved in scouting,
Talk about
girls.
service, talk about giving back, right? That's
Oh,
what this is
no
all about.
kidding. No kidding. Every aspect of life. It's a wonderful way to spend time. And moms and dads getting involved in the troops as well. Just wonderful. All righty, here come our scouts. We are happy to welcome Boy Scout Troop 290 right out of good old Hoffman Estates, Illinois. My son was in this troop. Amazing. Welcomes Troop 290. Woohoo!
Happy
Out of
4th.
Hoffman, happy 4th. And of course, just like the Girl Scouts, when you've got a little one who's in scouting, your dad and mom are involved as well. So it's a whole family getting involved.
Yes, it is.
It's a wonderful, wonderful involvement. They're so involved in our community. They come out and do their community service with us.
You know, we get so many that come out, and especially when you get to the next levels of Eagle Scout and projects and doing things for your community. That's what is learned at this young age.
Yep.
It's that commitment.
Troop 297. Troop 397 is coming up. Oh, here's a dad with a smart answer to coming down the parade route. Awesome car! Is that a fabulous Mustang?
It looks that way,
Looks like a
doesn't it?
fabulous
Yes.
Mustang just
Convertible.
celebrated their 50th anniversary last year.
And who was the lucky Cub Scout to be able to sit in
Right.
the car?
It's a raffle prize.
He said, I don't have to walk.
Just
Dad.
buy some Christmas wreaths. Cub Scout Pack 397, do your best is their motto. They are located out of Schaumburg, Illinois. They're serving Churchill, Lakeview, Lincoln Prairie, and neighboring schools. Their pack meetings are the third Thursday of the month. Pathfinder District Pack 2010, 11, and 12 of the year. Wow.
Wow, how about that?
And the vehicle is a 2004 Mustang GT convertible, 40th anniversary
So
edition.
you were right, Linda. There was a Mustang.
I had a Mustang
Convertible.
and I still grieve it. I do. When I'm up late at night, I look for its VIN number online to see who has my car. Happy 4th! And the hits just keep on coming.
Yes.
Is this
Looks
Pack
like
398 coming up?
398 is here, yes.
Cub Scout Troop 398 out of Schaumburg. What are they distributing? Popsicles. Oh my goodness. They're going to get mobbed.
Well, they are also here for the St. Hubert area, right around the parade route, representing that area.
Awesome.
Did they come with a portable freezer? Is there a freezer on wheels that we're seeing?
Maybe they're those little push-up pops, you know, that's in the plastic. What am I trying to say? Freezer
Sure,
pops.
sure,
Maybe
yes.
something like that. Awesome. Oh, is this the District 211 summer? You know, every summer,
Yes.
District 211 consolidates its drum lines. And this is Conan, Schaumburg, Hoffman. Awesome! Woo! They were kind enough to come out and kick off the multiple sclerosis walk out on the west side. They're just an amazing group of young people. That really gets you moving.
Some more drums, that's right.
I always wanted to be in the drum line. I just have no rhythm
You
whatsoever.
just wouldn't want to carry that big bass drum, though. I
No.
can tell you that.
No, no, no. Alumni drum line from Proviso West. Pardon me, I misspoke. That wasn't 211. The Proviso West Alumni drum line serves as a satellite performing group for Proviso West High School. Their moniker is DUICE, Drummers United in Character and Excellence.
And now we've got the Schaumburg Township here.
Awesome! Schaumburg Township does so many good things.
Oh, boy. When you talk about the community health care initiatives, employment support groups, they serve over 131,000 residents in Elk Grove Village, Hanover Park, of course, Hoffman Estates here, Rolling Meadows, Roselle, Schaumburg, and Streamwood.
Wonderful group. They host the senior luncheons over at the barn. Any family in need, just let them know. They're always looking for families to adopt other families, so your family can really enjoy the spirit of the holiday by purchasing presents for a family that might be in need or providing that holiday meal for them. So whether you're in need or you want to help people in need, we encourage you to reach out to Schaumburg Township. Schaumburg Township Road District coming up. Those are hardworking people. While we're waiting for the next one to come up, I just want to mention Mary Robalewski is supervisor of Schaumburg Township. Diane Dunham is trustee. W. Robert Vinage is trustee. Jeffrey S. Mirtik is trustee. Nimish Johnny, trustee. Timothy Hennigan, town clerk. John R. Larson is the assessor, and Scott Kegeries is the highway commissioner. Good morning. Thanks for coming out. I see that bus all over the community, taking seniors and folks that might have some physical challenges out in the community. So don't stay in your house. If you need a ride, let us know. You know, the Village of Hoffman also has an affordable taxi program too. So if you're a senior citizen or you have some physical challenges, just get a hold of us. We've negotiated wonderfully low rates for you. Here's the people that keep those potholes from swallowing up your car. Yes!
They're the one keeping us safe on the roads, helping out with snow and ice.
Yep.
So many different aspects of.
Can you imagine it's 3 in the morning and it's your turn to get up and fix the roads because 17 inches of snow has just dropped? What? Same for Public Works.
Yep, exactly.
Our Public Works, ladies and gentlemen, are just the heroes of our town.
What they do around the infrastructure, boy, what they do with just the regular roads and improvements each year.
Making sure we're not flooding and those leaves aren't clogging. And here comes Schaumburg Township District Library, is noted throughout the state as being one of the best business class libraries, but just an amazing field trip as well. So if it's a rainy day, you want to reintroduce your child to that wonderful art form called reading, get them away from the electronics and head to the library. Just the environments that they've created, wonderful selections, great place to spend some time with your family.
And Linda, something very interesting. They have 3 branches here. One, of course, in Hoffman Estates on Hassel Road, but they have over 1 million visitors per year.
Wow.
And circulate over 2 million items, which is the 2nd largest public library in the state of Illinois.
Holy cow. I can see why. I mean, everything you could imagine is at that library. It's so much more than just books. So go and visit the library. Don't wait for just a rainy day. Just pop in and introduce your family to the excitement that only your imagination creates when you're reading a good book. Oh, these guys, I'm telling you, Rebecca McCarthy School of Dance out of Algonquin, Illinois. You know, Irish dancing is you need stamina. I mean, look at these young ladies, those kicks. They perform, they compete, they come out to Celtic Fest every year. If you have a little one that wants to learn the art form, I encourage you to get a hold of Rebecca McCarthy. She's out in Algonquin, very affordable, wonderful classes. These young ladies learn all about competition and the beautiful culture of Irish music.
And amazing how everyone's hair is just the exact same.
Yes.
It is fantastic.
And look at those smiles. Awesome! Happy 4th, ladies! I remember when we used to do a St. Patrick's Day parade, and the poor dancers were the only ones who would actually get out. Everyone else was in their cars because it was 30 below zero and raining.
And they're doing it all throughout the year. Yep, it could be St. Patrick's Day.
Yep. They're at the corner of Square Barn and Algonquin Road. It's a performance-based school specializing in ballet, jazz, tap, modern, lyrical, hip-hop, and Irish step. Rebecca McCarthy School of Dance has performed on ABC7 and WGN-TV. The company has danced in Ireland, Alaska, Walt Disney World, Branson, Missouri, and right here in Hoffman Estates at Celtic Fest every March at the Sears Center Arena. Are these our friends from the Goddard School?
Let's see, I think so.
It is.
Yes, there they are.
Preschool children aged 6 weeks to 6 years, and they now have kindergarten. We ask you to come out and support the Goddard School in Schaumburg, Illinois. They're located on Woodfield Road in Schaumburg. Amazing group of families, amazing friends. Thank you for coming out, Goddard School.
Happy 4th. Right there on Woodfield Road they're located.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fine and close, handy for families. Star 105.5 radio. out of Crystal Lake.
Hey guys, we are Star 105.5. We have Fabio driving the Tahoe. Everybody say hi to Fabio.
Fabio! Joe and Tina in the morning, starting at 5 a.m.
Somebody to accompany you tomorrow morning. Make sure you tune into us. We have Joe and Tina in the morning show. They do a fantastic job. Always make sure I have some company on my drive to work.
Look at that cool truck and the
another
shape
high
of the old
Fabio.
boombox.
Are they broadcasting from in there? I bet they
I think
are.
they
huh?
are. Star 105.5. And as he was telling
Our
us
intern
when he went
Ryan
by.
is slowly catching up to us. He's only like 5 floats behind us now. We don't know why, but we keep losing him. He just hasn't caught up.
Star
We're getting-
105.5.
So somebody needs to give Ryan a ride home today because we're not waiting for him. So if you see a lost man with some aviator sunglasses on, with
Sounds like we need to circle Ryan back with the float there.
Oh my goodness, that's hysterical. I've had that happen to me. You get so involved talking to the crowd and making sure everybody gets candy. Next thing you know, they've gone beyond you. Oh, Michael, look off in the distance. I see a family homegrown, the Royal Airs Drum and Bugle Corps.
Oh, here we go.
The Royal Airs Drum and Bugle Corps. So they strive to preserve the rich history and tradition of drum corps. They're going to be performing in London, England in 2016 and 17. If you would like to become a member, sponsor them, or just give them a donation to help with those travels, please go to their webpage, www.theroyalairs.org, and be a part of history and join them in London. Drum Major Ron DeShock and Color Guard Sergeant Dorothy Holmgren.
And I see they're going to be in London both this year and next year.
Isn't that amazing? Recruiting, join us in London. Michael, what do you think? Think our families would miss us if we went back into marching band and drum corps?
I think it would be a jolly old good thing for
I
us,
think my
Linda.
family would pay to see me go. Hi, Royal Airs! And again, they're based out of Hoffman Estates, Illinois. And this is an all-age corps, so typically you'll age out of corps at 21, and that's when you come and join us in the Royal Airs. Off to London. I was a flag girl for a little while. And then I whacked my partner in the head with it at a state championship and gave her a bleedy nose.
Uh-oh.
Which my corps director said added to our audience appeal, but they took me off of flags for some reason.
They didn't take points off for that, did they? That
I
was
know,
enough
I
part
thought it
of
was exciting. She kept marching, her nose was bleeding, we kept going. Go Royal Airs.
A couple young ones, too.
Yeah.
That's great to see.
Yeah, all ages welcome. Thank you, Royal Airs of Hoffman Estates, Illinois, heading off to London. Please get involved and help them out. Royal Airs, awesome! Oh, is this Humberto Mariscal in a 73 Mustang
Yes, it
convertible?
is.
Awesome! 73 Mustang, beautiful car. No
we
good in the
saw
winter.
A 63, now we've seen a 73.
Yeah. Schaumburg Township Republican Organization, Ryan Higgins committee man. Here come our Republicans.
Here they
State
are.
Representative Katie Dolan-Baumer. Katie is running in the 44th district. Thanks for coming out. Toss that candy, don't carry it.
We
Okay.
have Jillian Rose Bernis for state representative as well.
And Tracy Smodila for State Senate. Thanks for coming out. Happy 4th of July. Oh, and here's Mr. Kirk. Here, let me get my pages. Awesome. Good morning.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming out. Schaumburg Township Republican Organization. Wonderful. Beautiful
Yes.
float. All right, now here at long last, after I've teased you with them, here is the District 211 Summer Drumline. And this is, all the participants are from District 211 high schools, from Conant, Hoffman Estates, and Schaumburg High. Just an amazing group.
How about that?
This is the group that came out and helped us launch the multiple sclerosis walk. Oh, you can just feel their drum beat reverberating in you. Awesome!
Neat to see our neighboring high schools here partnering
Yes.
up, joining in.
I always wanted to do that drum thing. Look at that slow move. Wonderful. Awesome! Thank you for coming. Happy 4th!
So Mike, we have some Camaros coming
Red,
up.
white, and blue. Look at
that?
this. Awesome. Talk about patriotic. I told you this is the year of the Mustang. So the year I get rid of my Mustang, the whole world goes Mustang crazy. Awesome Mustangs, my goodness. Okay, let's
Purple and yellow after that, after our red, white, and blue. Good morning, thank you.
beautiful cars. That's not your grandpa's Mustang.
Okay, now we've had a Dare car, we've had a Hummer, I believe, and now we have a series of Camaros.
I think we want all of these, Michael. That way we
Right.
can rotate to what we're wearing. These beautiful cars. Look at these cars. I just couldn't handle the 2 doors anymore. Once the grandkids started doing lacrosse with all that equipment, I needed 4 doors. Yes! A Camaro. Beautiful cars.
Yeah.
Look at this with the engine up. Oh my goodness, so custom.
And for some reason, those sunroofs just didn't work to put those softballs and equipment inside, right?
Yeah, and moving furniture home from IKEA,
Yes,
it's not working
You
for
couldn't
us.
put any of that in there either.
No.
You just needed the
Beautiful.
convertible to help out.
Right. It handled many a parade and prom date. It had its time. Awesome! Yeah! Look at that Camaro. Beautiful car. See, this is what you do when you get in you've got everybody through college, you've married them off, you treat yourself to a hot car.
And that one has an American flag on top. How about that?
Wow.
Forget the spoiler. Let's go for the
Right.
flag, right?
It's our
Of course, this has
season.
both.
Beautiful Camaro. Listen to that engine. Awesome. Beautiful cars.
I'm thinking, Linda, the next one has a Riddler color, if not St. Patrick's Day, but the Riddler from
Riddler.
Batman, right?
The Riddler or the Green Hornet.
He should be riding
One or
that.
the other, yes. Very nice. Kind of an Irish green. I wouldn't say no to that beautiful Camaro. Beautiful car. Happy 4th. Oh, look at the wheels too. Oh my goodness. See, when you own a car like this, you have a garage where you can put it in the winter and you break out the SUV.
And a perfect day like today to go out for
This
a drive
is
in
a
it,
gorgeous.
right?
Oh, look at this one with the wing doors.
yeah.
Oh my goodness
How about
gracious. Awesome Camaro. Yeah. So the year of the Chevy Camaro as well as the Mustang. These cars are gorgeous. Camaro, beautiful car.
Look at
Look,
the
he's got the
underhood,
GoPro on
too.
the top.
Even that design.
Awesome. He's filming you filming his filming. Oh my goodness. It has
the
wings.
lights, too.
This is like a transformer coming right in front of us. Look at
it
this
is.
beautiful car. Now if it stands up and walks towards us, I'm running the other way just
I
so
don't
you know.
want it to start
Oh
talking.
no.
Then-
But look at even the colored lights.
Yeah, in the front there.
Awesome.
And the headlights, too.
Oh my
Oh, look
goodness.
at under the rims,
Gorgeous
too, as well.
car.
I'll take 2.
See, I would have to live in that car if I was investing that kind of money in a car like that. Beautiful Camaro. So this is the
Some
Camaro
more red.
Club. Awesome. Happy 4th. MKD Electric. Boy, I'm telling you, that's the one thing you don't want to mess around with in your house. If there's something wrong with the electric, you call a pro like MKD and have them come out and fix it for you. More fires are started by people trying to connect their own ceiling fans, and they end up overheating their circuit panels. Please don't mess around with electric. Call these folks. They know what they're doing. MKD Electric.
When in doubt, there it is on the van, of course.
MKD Electric is out of Hoffman Estates, Illinois. Terry Chorney. Awesome. MKDelectric.com is their website. If you have a need, have them come out. American Taxi, one of the wonderful companies providing flat rates to O'Hare and Midway, also part of the affordable taxi program we have here. And this is how you know a parade is ending, because our friends from Algram always bring up the real end. There's our friend Kathy. Hi, how are you? Happy 4th.
And they join with the fire department to
and
end
it's
with
cleanup
some
time. So this now is when all the kids go up and down the streets picking up all that candy that got missed for some reason.
Well, we've got a couple left on the table. And Algram's been here since 1970.
God bless. Yeah, our friends at Algram are good friends to the entire community. Your hometown funeral, serving your community since 1970. Always there at the end is their little commercial. Good time had by all. So
Most
that
definitely.
ends the official end of the 55th annual Hoffman Estates 4th of July parade. We've got some of our parade. You know, the 4th of July Commission works year-round to put on not only the parade, but that 3 to 4 to someday 5-day festival, arranging entertainment and food and volunteer hours, thousands of volunteer hours. If you're new to the community, or if you're simply in the community and want to get involved, if you'd like to be on any of our commissions, just go to hoffmanestates.org. You can click on commissions, download the application, and then come out and get involved. If you've got anything you want to get involved in, whether it's arts, we saw the Arts Commission, they do our concerts, our festivals. There's commissions for youth, there's commissions for the 4th of July, the Celtic Fest, senior and disabled. There's something for everybody.
And Linda, I believe there's something you're wearing today, something with the shirt representing?
You know, I just had to turn out in my Windy City Bulls outfit. The Windy City Bulls is the most exciting thing happening in Hoffman Estates right now. Starting in November, for the first time in their history, the Chicago Bulls have established a farm team, a D-League. So NBA D-League world-class basketball is going to be played out of the Sears Center Arena from November until mid-April. And the community actually picked their name. They held a contest and they said, let's decide what we're going to call ourselves. And Windy City Bulls is what came up. I don't know if you can see this. Can you see this logo? I've just got to stand up and show you.
Let's bring you over here. Yeah, look at that.
Look at that. I'm talking.
And this is a new team. This is one that's just kind of been coming into the minor, I guess the equivalent of the minor leagues for the NBA.
Exactly.
Right?
And, you know, the Bulls have never had their own D-League. So
Right.
this is historic. So we have a 20-year commitment. So it's a long-term relationship. I encourage everybody, go to the Sears Center website. You can get tickets now, but they're going fast.
Mhm.
If you have a business or a company, you can sponsor a suite and have the best seats in town, but they are going fast. When the excitement of the Chicago Bulls hits town, everything kicks up a notch. So please come out and see our fabulous Chicago. Did I say Chicago? I meant Windy City Bulls.
Windy City Bulls, that's what it
They're
is.
in Hoffman Estates. You don't have to be from Hoffman Estates to come on out. We want the whole area to come out and join them. Awesome, awesome basketball, awesome good times, wonderful community involvement. They're already asking what kind of charities and nonprofits they can get involved with, so they're our kind of people.
We are
So-
really looking forward to having them here, aren't we? Yes.
Exactly. Come on out and see my Windy City Bulls. And happy 4th of July. You know, they were out at the fest doing a little b-ball right in the middle of the whole thing. Got some great prizes. That's how I got my shirt. Nothing but net.
Swish, you could say.
Swish. Well, what an exciting parade. We saw horses and bands.
Wasn't
and
it fun?
Oh, it was amazing, amazing. So this is Linda Scheck, Tourism Director for the Village of Hoffman Estates, signing off.
And Mike Bickham as well. Linda, it was a pleasure being with you.
Always
Resident
fun.
community, have a great and wonderful 4th of July.
Thank you. You do the same. Bye, folks. See you next year.
Bye for now.
so much fun.
That was awesome.
It was just crazy.
How much candy did you get, Rick?